No shirt, no care. You know what, maybe a little bit of care. You know what, I'm just going to explain this right off the bat. The vlogging shirt, you know, the bright yellow one, it's currently incapacitated at the time, but I figured this was just as loud, so it would work perfectly for the situation. A couple months ago, well, not a couple months ago, a lot of months ago, back in the late October, early November area, the BROverload took place. The first ever total success BROverload. I don't need to explain, you can look at the last video to see what that means. Anyway, it happened again the week of the 12th through the 16th, I believe. Yes. So that happened again, and pretty much I'm just going to say this right now. I recorded a lot of stuff, but we got our new cable installed on Wednesday, and I was bored, and the file's corrupted. So we're just going to dive in. So Monday, we went to Sag's house, and he's been in a few videos, and we were going to get Jared, but we started there. So Jared's train arrives, he gets off, I sprint to him, I almost knock over some old lady, but it's no big deal. Went to him, hugged it out, and on the way back though, no one drove on the wrong side of the road, so that's always good news. We got back to Jared's house, we played hockey. I played forward this time. I scored 2 goals. We lost. I think we went to 5, and we ended up losing that 5 to 2 or 5 to 3 or something like that. Then I went home. Then Tuesday comes around. I played goalie this time. I made 27 saves, but we lost 7-6 in OT. There were breakaways aplenty. It was craziness. Here's the deal. When you're a goaltender, make sure you wear a cup. And this has happened before. This is like a bunch of months ago. Somebody took a shot, slap shot, and it hit me in the balls. It was bad news, no good at all. And funny story about this game, David, who gave me a cup and told me, hey, you might want to wear a cup this time. It could come in handy. I said, nah, I only got hit in the balls once. Who cares? It's not going to happen again. I got hit directly in the head. It was no good. It was bad news. That's some goalie 101 for you. Wear a cup, or at least don't try to make saves with the head of your penis. Then after that, me, Sags, Lee, and David, we went to Sonic, and we were classy individuals, so we ate dinner there. Wednesday, the pinnacle of BROverload 2. The Admirals game, they were currently riding a 15-game winning streak at that point, I believe, versus the Baby Penguins, the Wilkes-Barre Scranton Penguins, also known as, and I'm a Pens fan, and the local team is the Admirals, so I was kind of torn on who to root for, but the Baby Pens ended up losing 4-1, and the Admirals are currently 4-0-1 when I attend games. Here's another funny story about that game itself. David, Caps fan, Ovi, Capitals player, the Admirals score, David hops up, Ovi's the glass. Here's the deal. There was a Penguins equipment manager, or whatever he was, leaning up against the glass the entire time. So when the Admirals scored, David hops up and Ovi'd the shit out of the glass. The guy was like, what the fuck happened? It was madness. After that, we went back to Nick's house, who you've seen in other videos, and we played street football. Yes, we played football. And I played QB, and it was all Madden all the time. And if you don't know what all Madden means, it means just long passes all day, every day. After that, me, Lee, Sags, and David, we sat in the car. Oh, and not Sags, but Jared, me, David, and Lee. We sat in the car and listened to Heckler 99.7, a radio station, fictional but real to us. And the producer, Lee, the producer, he created it. There's a link in the. It's pretty funny stuff. It's music in it, so there's going to be the music aspect. But then there's some commentary. It's awesome. Just get the link in the badge, I believe I call it. Yes. So that concluded that day, and we went on to Thursday, where me, Sags, Lee, and David went to Outback. It was good stuff. My first time going there. I've never been there before. It was good. Then we went to the playground, and we got on the swings, and we got on the swings and we swung, and then we played on the playground area, and then we went on some weird bat trails and whatnot, and then we went to the baseball park and we did donuts, so that's always fun. And then we went to some YMC trail and went back, and it was like 15-20 minutes long to get through, and then another to get back. It was crazy. There was puddles, there was water. Lee had on sandals and shorts, of course, because that's what he always does. So yeah, that was interesting. Friday the 16th, me and David, we went ice skating. I didn't smash my face this time, which is always good news. After that, we played a hockey game. I only had to make 17 saves. We ended up winning the game 7-1. Great news. It was a fluky goal. That's the only thing that pissed me off. It was a fluky ass goal, and I could have had a shutout. After that, we went to Chili's. Me, David, Lee, Jared, Nick. Hope I'm not missing anyone. And Sats. So we went to Chili's, and the first thing the waitress said when she came over, "Hello, my name is yada yada yada. Today's beverages are margaritas, blah," and we just stopped listening when she said margaritas, and we looked at each other like, "Can we get some margaritas?" We didn't get any margaritas. We told her we were underage, and just a funny story to tell. After that, we ate food, obviously, and we went to see 21 Jump Street. Awesome movie, great stuff. I mean, you're not going to walk out going, "It's the greatest movie ever," but it was definitely worth your money. After that, we went back to Sag. This is where it kind of slows down and gets mellowed out or whatever. We went back to Sag's house. Me and Nick ate up all his Kit Kats. No big deal. Then we watched Step Brothers. Sags made some of that delicious popcorn too, and it was good stuff. It was good stuff. Then after that, the movie went off. We dispersed, we hugged it out, and we went home, and the BROverload ended. It was a sad night to finish, but the week was excellent. It was awesome. I gotta say, it topped BROverload, the first one. It just had too many elements to the BROverload 2 that it tops. The third one, I don't know what's gonna happen on that one, but it's going to be a lot of work to try and top this one, because this one was just total boss applesauce, and that's really all I got to say about it. It was awesome. I really wish I would have non-corrupted those clips, because the visuals on this week was ridiculous, and the last one, I believe, was only a weekend kind of thing. It wasn't like a whole week, so this one was like, we had everything planned and ready to go, and of course, the clips get corrupted. That's one way to top it off. But yeah, it was an excellent week. It was awesome, and I can't wait for BROverload 3. That said, hope you have an excellent week, and all that other good stuff. So, yeah. Okay, bye.